Hi folks, I've just had a disaster. One of my 32 gig memory cards didn't record. Well, this probably the other day. And now it says check memory card, check card. Well, there it is. It's not very old. It cost me 10 quid. Something wrong with it, I don't know what. It's the write protector is off, so it should be alright, okay. I've tried it and tried it and tried it, it doesn't work. So I'm going to check it in my, it's got two videos, one for Patreon and one for YouTube on it. Plus a trailer for Patreon. Well, I'm just going to have to cut my losses and do one for you on YouTube. So I was going to do what similar to what I did yesterday, but I'll put my pin back on again. I love these simple Cornish scenes. So and also Brittany had 3 holidays around Carnac in South Brittany with our trailer, our folding camper. 6-hour drive from Cherbourg and back. So you have to, but we've given it up now. We're too old to go camping now. I sold it 6 years ago. It's gone to a good home, so pleased about that. We had a lot of pleasure from our years camping, 25 years. Went to France a lot, but mostly to Cornwall. Quite a journey for us South East Londoners, or North East Surrey, as we're also called. I'll do a quick drawing. I'm still fuming that my memory card let me down. I was thinking it was a wretched camera, but it's not. So the camera's a lovely Sony camera, Canon. I like the rough sea bits, so let's have a bit of a rock. I don't like that. Also, come down here, something like that. Low horizon. Right, okay, so I'll put some more colours out. I'm sort of all at sea at the moment with that catastrophe. A bit of red. Oh, gosh. I've got some cadmium red, ultramarine, bit of burnt sienna. We'll squeeze out some more. Beautiful colour, the burnt sienna in the Winton or the artist quality or the watercolour. Beautiful paints. It's like a deep red. Gorgeous colour. I absolutely love it. So we'll have some of this Georgian Data Bounty, full of oil. There's more oil than pigment in this. It's not always good value, but I won't buy it again. Sorry, Data Bounty, but it's a beautiful colour to use, but it's not what I thought I was paying for. And I've got some white here, some Griffin white mixed with some ordinary titanium white. Lovely paint. It just helps everything else to dry. Plus a bit of dryer in the oil that I'm using, the linseed oil. We'll just squeeze a little bit more of that out. Not a lot. Not at the price. So if you feel like supporting my artistic endeavours, not least the materials, you can go on Patreon or Etsy. Have a look at my paintings. I've got about 80 on there. Well, I did have. Sold quite a few lately, I'm glad to say. But not for great sums of money or anything. Right, so let's get some Payne's grey, some red, ultramarine and some red. So we'll just get that in. A nice red. This is just a 7.5 inch by 11 piece of watercolour paper primed with gesso and some acrylic burnt sienna added. Let's get some of that, bit of yellow ochre. This is so easy to get a nice movement sort of impression of coming up from the South Atlantic. As Cornwall gets buffeted by the Atlantic drift coming up. We went to Scilly Isles one holiday. Just check the camera, make sure we are recording. Get the Payne's grey and a bit of ultramarine in there. Now, I'm not paying any attention to defining these clouds. I just want an impression of movement in the clouds. Just makes a bit of Payne's grey with some ultramarine, and you get this movement of the clouds. Look, just Seagull's a master of this. Okay, that's okay. There we got a nice bit of blue, bit of Payne's grey. Wants a sort of a rocky feel to the coast on this. So let's get some. We have the sea coming in. Okay, get some rocks. Now you can make them dark silhouette, which is always a good idea, or you can make them more realistic, but I tend to go for the Payne's grey and the burnt sienna, and then doctor it. Now, good idea to put a bit of yellow in here, give the impression of some algae, seaweed, or something stuck to the rock, and it just gives a bit of a variety. Right, okay, let's get some sand. Right, change the colour of that sea, I think. Burnt yellow, yellow ochre and blue make a good sea colour. Now I want to get that sort of merged, blended. You don't want to, well, up to you, but I used to put a bit of masking tape across to get a horizontal line, and when you take the masking tape, of course you've got a really solid line, which is just doesn't look right. There's a bit of shadow in here. To get these right, they do look quite attractive. Okay, we'll get some lighter colours in here. Alright, we want some bit of crashing. So I get a bit of a glow there. Right, now we'll have a little bit of, well, do we need a crashing wave? No. I quite like that. It's a bit of a rescue for my lack of recording this morning. So I'll put that in a mount and we'll have a look at it. Ooh. Alright, let's move the board. Oh, there we are. Let's just zoom in a bit. So that is as simple as I can make it, really. So we've got movement in the sky, we've got a simple wave there coming into the shore, and then just a little bit of the light reflected on the sea and the simple foreground. So I hope you like that, folks. I'm sorry that you didn't get the one I had intended. I think it was this one. I've done two of these. I think it was that one. So maybe you choose. Okay, thanks for looking in. I'll catch up with Patreon tomorrow. Bye for now.